Okay, looks like we're going now. Right, okay. So what we're gonna do is folder for this. Where did I have this? In documents? No, it's just in this. Should just be this development. This PC. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we'll make a new folder. We'll call it REST API. From scratch, we'll call it. Okay. Got that. Open up, we go in the folder. So from here we can do open git bash. So first we gotta get Express. Apparently I don't have this in here. Just redo this computer, reinstall the OS and stuff. So a lot of stuff missing. Let's see if that does it. Then, since it's global, that means next time it should go faster, I believe. Exciting, exciting. Okay, so there it goes. Let's see. Make a new Express app with the generator. We'll see if that happens. Well, you know, these things happen. Let's just look it up. Express generator. Oh, okay. It's a generator. It's its own thing. So let's do that. We should learn. Like for instance, that you can do Control V to copy that, or to paste it in there. But the old school command for some reason is Shift Insert works for paste. Weird, right? Right. So it looks like it went. So let's try it again. Okay, looks like we got something going on here. Okay, so inside our REST API scratch folder is it made a new folder called REST API because, well, that's the command I used, right? Express REST API. Okay, so that makes sense. So let's see see what kind of stuff is in here. Probably have to install, so we'll just do it and go ahead and get it done. J's been reading pug, blah blah blah. I wonder if I can make this wider so we don't have those lines cutting off, or not make a difference. Maybe it doesn't make a difference. Let's see this. npm, like it says at the bottom, audit fix. What this does, it says it checks if your any of your packages have vulnerabilities that need to be updated and automatically fix it. Up to date in 1.105 seconds. Fix 0 to fix 0 to vulnerabilities require manual review. Alright, well, I'm not worried about that right now. Let's move along here. What's this? That is the command to start VS Code from the directory that you're currently in. So here it comes. Let's just make that window there. Let's see what we've got here. Yes, no reading release notes or anything. So look, we got everything here. Here's our package.json, cookie parser. We're gonna need body parser, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Go back here. So it should. You don't have to type install, you can just do I. You don't have to do -- save anymore. Move 3 packages, updated 3 packages. Let's do the autofix again thing to see if it does anything. Alright, so again, we'll come back to that. So now, we did install body parser. So now we go back to VS Code. It should be in there. There it is. Updated it. Let's see, I make this a little bigger. That might be too much. Too much. That's probably better. It looks huge on my screen, but it probably looks good when you're watching it on YouTube. So that's just fine. Cool, so I'm not going to go over every last thing here. We expect that you know some stuff. This is the basic stuff from a NPM installation, right? So the Express generator just sets up a bunch of basic stuff that you might expect to see already. Let's see, what does it give us here? Public folder for images, JavaScripts, and style sheets. Nothing in JavaScripts. Some basic styles. Okay, no. Do it for now. There's no images, no JavaScript. That's in the public folder. Okay, static stuff, right? Views. Error view, index. Oh, right, okay, so the way Jade and or Pug works, right? You have the layout, which is basically the stuff that goes on every page, right? And so then the thing is index Jade extends layout block content. So wherever in the other one it says content, we're going to get this, right? Body, block, content. And then here, it's going to tell us what the content is. So here this one's saying, hey, content, whatever is in the thing called, if we see something called content in the extended version, plug it in this place, otherwise just leave it. And so here it has it, extending layout, block content, so we're going to stick this in there. So let's get this thing running to see if that is in fact how it works. Alright, so what did it say to do? I guess well, our package.json should be able to tell us what the start script is. It should be an app, right? No, it shouldn't. It should be in package JSON. I think it's so the scripts are just npm start. All right. Okay. Okay, it's starting. Said it's a new computer, so some of this stuff you shouldn't see if you did it one time. Windows blocked some features. Allowed Node to communicate? Yeah, sure, because how are we going to make this stuff work? Otherwise, we need to allow access. Okay, so hopefully oh, that's right. So this said, where was it? This file is where, so when you type npm start, it basically is the same as if we had typed node and run this file. So we need to look at this file. So where's this? This is from the root directory in the bin www. And so down in here we're going to find out what port it's on. Port is greater than 0, return port, right? Somewhere it's got to say. Oh, it's either going to be process.env.port or 3000. Since we don't have this set up, it's going to be the or 3000. So we go to localhost 3000, port 3000. Right. Right, okay. So that seems to be working. Let's take a look. So back to this stuff. Layout. This is the content, right? Index. So basically the layout is sort of the reusable stuff that you can use over and over in different pages. But then when I call the for the index view, right, it says okay, we'll start with that layout, but then we'll add this stuff in here. So welcome to title. Where's it getting title from? Right, so how does it know that this is title? I'll tell you how it comes. It comes from the root, right? Index root. Saying when the browser requests the home directory, right? The slash, do this, request response, and next render the index, and throw this in there. This variable title, the value express, right? So that's in here. That's where it's getting this title from. It's in the index.js root. So if we change that, and hit save, later on we'll see if we can get, oh right, because we have to restart the server. That's what I was just about to say. Later on we'll see if we can get nodemon running or something instead. So let's see, maybe we can do that right now. PMI nodemon, let's do -d for development, because it doesn't need to be in the main folder. If we end up putting this on GitHub, it just needs to be development. The other way to do the -D, you could say --dev, right? Okay, so it's installing nodemon, and what nodemon is going to do, you probably know, we're advanced newbies here, right? It doesn't have to restart the server manually every time we make a change to one of our files. Alright, let's see, it's still going. kitty cat. How you doing? You wanna be on TV? Come here. This is Lily. She's not really that comfortable with being picked up. Oh, but she's learning to like me. Okay, there you go, Will. This is taking much longer to install than I thought. Alright, there it comes. So let's see now, instead of, what happens if we do that? Why is no mod command not found? What did it say? Did it install correctly? Love no mod warning, skipping dependency, FS defense, right? That's fine. Added to packages. Let's see. Is it in package JSON? There it is. So what's the problem? Let's just Google that. I think this happened to me the other day. I Googled it and it came up right away with a solution. Some silly, I think. Command not found. Right, this happens when node mod does not exist in node mod. No, I don't want to do it with -save. That was. Try to check install global packages. Is they saying that I should have done it? Let's do this. Install it globally first, and then do it as a dev dependency. Maybe that'll do the trick. This is going to be an incredibly not exciting video. If you're still watching, man, you must be bored. So it's a good time to talk about what I'm doing here with these videos. You've probably heard of the rubber duck decoding, where you're stuck on something and the way to help you figure it out is to have a rubber duck or a stuffed animal or something like that. And you speak to the rubber duck, you look at it like it's a person, and you saying it out loud, saying your problem out loud, talking about it somehow helps your brain figure out what the problem is, or it becomes more clear what your thought process is. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Instead of speaking to a rubber duck, I'm just speaking to the screen. So I think maybe when I'm done with some of these videos, then as I get my understanding of these can be sort of the dry runs of I go back and make more edited videos. So there's no fee to put this on YouTube, so what the heck, I might as well just throw it up there, right? Create content, even if it sucks, right? Just get it up there. So we'll see. This is taking a particularly long time. Been live for almost 20 minutes now. Much longer than I thought it would be to get this far. Okay, something's happening. Unexpected warning. int timeout requests using stale package data due to request error during validation. This could be I think there's something wrong with my router or my modem where it craps out every once in a while. Maybe it did that while this was trying to run. Just give it another minute here because it looks like it didn't bring us back to the next working command line. So maybe it's still trying to do its thing even though it's saying timeout, timed out. Just give it another minute. This is the first time I'm using this OBS software, the Open Broadcasting software. In past my videos I've only done just used the built-in YouTube thing where you do an event and it just uses a Google Hangout. So it'll be good to be able to look back on this and see how this is working too. Pretty easy to set up. I guess maybe I can do a video about that. I was already thinking about that, how to create the easiest way to get content online kind of thing is probably the built-in YouTube thing. You go to the creator studio, I guess they call it, and then you just set up a live event and you start it up. It says, okay, I'm starting Google Hangout, and you can share your screen in there. With this, you have to do the set up your encoder, start the stream, put the stream key in, etc. So let's see, I can't handle this. Let's try. If it was just my internet connection, I'm just gonna run it again. Let's see if it'll go a little faster this time. Because by now, usually when it does that crapping out on me thing, it comes back by itself in just a few minutes. So give this a minute. Oh, sorry about that. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. There it goes. That looked like maybe it did something skipping in the parent. So let's see now. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, so for some reason it looks like it just needs to be installed globally. I can't just do the dev or so now it should be watching, and anytime one of these files changes, it should be restarting. Let's see if that is in fact the case. Just have to reload here. Yeah, there we go. So now both of these say REST API YSI, because we can look back over here and we can see we're telling it that this variable the browser requests the root, the /root, right? Response is to render the index view, and inside of that view you're going to give it a title of a variable with a title REST API, right? So then when it goes and gets this index view, title is REST API. So okay, so it's here and it's here. So why? I guess this is a Jade/Pug thing. For here, it's. I guess it's probably because this is an equal sign. You're saying that h1 equals the title, and here because it's in line with some other things, you have to do it as the variable with this notation, which looks remarkably similar to the ES6 notation, string literal notation, right? Except it's got the pound sign instead. Okay, but that's what's going on there. So what else? 25 minutes, a couple more minutes. And we'll, alright, so that is what? That's the index route. Okay. So let's see. This looks like an object, right? So it's including this and an object. Let's just play around with this for a minute. So if it's an object, we should be able to add another title and test variable, right? And what's this test variable? Is Lily, our cat, will make a return. So Control S. So now that root should have access to a variable called test variable also. So we go in the view. We're out of here. Let's go to the paragraph. Test variable is test variable. Okay, let's see. So save. Should have restarted the server with no mon, but we still have to reload. Waiting for the host. Test variable is Lily. Right? Okay, so that does make sense. That works. Looked like an object. Smelled like an object. It was an object. Right? Cool. Okay. Leave that in there for now. What the heck? So what's over here on the user root? Route. We're going to use route and root. I've heard, I think it was one of the other classes that took online courses. They made a point of saying root and route, which makes sense and being clear so you don't get confused. The root is the root folder or the root route. The route is going to be like the locations, where the root is going to be the top. Okay, so anyway, so router get okay, it's using, okay, so it's not just here we're doing, what is this? What is this router get to? Oh, it's okay. I know they're both. So why is this one the slash in the index root and the user's root is also the slash? How can they both be doing the same thing? And that's because we're using router, right? Which is a method on Express, right? We're running Express. So here's the Express application, right? And we're going to tell it to do somewhere in here is okay. So here's the router. Require root slash index. Let's oh, here app.use for the index router actually is using just the slash. So then, but anything that comes up with slash users, it's going to be the index of the slash users. We'll get this one. That's what they're saying here. Is the implication here is that users, so the root of the users. So it's like a new root, kind of new root route. But while the URL is, instead of just, let's see what it's easier to say. So this is the root route, right? Just the slash. But they're saying such users slash should be something else. Respond with the resource, right? So there it is. So that's why this is just a slash. Over here in the app, it's telling it use users. When someone goes to slash users, use the user router. Okay, user router. Up here it says user router. Var user router is actually slash roots slash users. It's actually using this. So that's the difference. That's why they both say slash here, but they're going to different places. respond to the resource from /users route. Save, no mod does this thing. This should hit reload. Yeah, so there you go, /users root. Okay, that's been going for half an hour. Let's stop right there, and we'll pick it up at another time. Next time we'll finally get going with creating some more routes. Now we have an idea of which way the routes sort of wind around. It's kind of complicated when you're first starting out at this, and I'm still starting out at it, so but I get the idea, hopefully. So hopefully we can explain this real quick. What they're saying here, they're setting the variable index router, right? So what we want to use this later in this file here, in this app.js file. What it is anywhere I say let's use user router. Anywhere I say user router, it's actually going to be this routes/users, right? So where is it being used? Somewhere down here. So this is anywhere it says app.use, that's considered middleware, right? So this little piece of middleware, all it does is saying, hey, if someone asks for this, use this piece of information. Well, this is a variable name, right, that we defined up here. That is equal to the routes/users, right? This file over here. So if someone goes to here, use this piece of information. And so why don't we do this as an example real quick. We'll do this. We'll select all of this. Let's do this. There's now this shortcut, right? It's like Shift Alt arrow down, copies whatever you have selected, right? That's a good time saver. Get users /test. This thing. /test users /test. Okay. Respond. Okay, so now we have this. This one is still fine, but now if we go to users/test, it should return this new message, right? So let's see if that's true. It's users/test. Yep, there we go. Respond with resource from users/test route. So that's how we're going to add a new route. And so in here, next time, what are we going to do? We're going to make our routes for the user. We're going to do RESTful routes for users. And then the next time we'll do all the RESTful routes for, I guess it will be called posts. Because we'll have users, we'll have what they're posting, and somewhere in the, I guess we'll have to do models too. Well, we'll do routes next time first. We'll get all the routes set up, and then we'll go back then a different time to the models. Alright, up to 34 minutes, that's more than enough. Alright, we'll stop it there. 2:18 a.m.